Cheers, VC. So here we go. Maiden time. So finally got to it. Hey, buddy. And going to do the Maiden Collection Spotlight vid. So let me start by, whew, good beer, trooper. Let me start by saying, so when it comes to Maiden, right, as a metal collector, this is my personal opinion, being a Maiden collector in the heavy metal genre is kind of like being a Beatles collector in the rock genre. And what I mean by that is because Maiden is the band where I personally think there is so much that you'll never have it all. You just won't. And I definitely don't have it all. I have a fair amount though. But it's one of those things where there's always going to be a collector that has more than you. And there's always going to be a collector that has stuff that you don't have, right? And that is the cool part of this that I really, really enjoy. I love seeing other people's collections. I love seeing other people's Maiden material. And the cool part about that is you think as a collector, I don't think in my lifetime I will ever have everything, okay? And that's not a bad thing. And the reason to me that's not a bad thing is because as a collector, there's always going to be something for me to hunt down when it comes to Maiden. And, you know, I want to dedicate this video to everyone that's followed me from the beginning of my channel. Everybody knows this is my favorite band. This is the most important band to me and has been pretty much my whole life since I got into music and discovered them. But I want to dedicate this video to my fellow Maiden collectors. Andy, Cloudy Milder. I know there's a lot, and if I forget somebody, please don't take offense. Oh God. I know I'm going to forget names because now I'm drinking beer and I'm not going to be able to remember, but you know, Scott Waters collects some Maiden stuff. Pretty much everybody that collects metal. Greeno, George, Wildheart has a killer Maiden collection. Miko at the Vinyl Corner. A guy that used to, I don't think he does videos anymore, but there's a guy that used to do videos, and he was a big Maiden collector and always showcased Maiden, and that was Rob Duran. And so Rob, if you're still out there, bud, you know, hey man, we miss you. But anyway, I've never really shown my Maiden collection. Some stuff I no longer have. It unfortunately didn't last the disaster. My Maiden 10 Years CD box sets, I had 2 of those. The Eddie tin box set, I don't have that. Most of my 7 inches, but luckily almost all my 12-inch stuff and CDs did survive, so we're good there. But and of course I've added to it, you know, over the years. But anyway, I just wanted to say that, you know, this is my collection, and I'm just here to show it with you, catalog it on video, and it's definitely going to be a multi-part series. There's no way to fit this in one. I think I might do it. I'm kind of judging on how many videos it's going to be, and I'm thinking probably somewhere around 4 to 5. I'm going to start with factory 12-inch LPs, and I think factory 12-inch singles, and then move into picture discs, all 12-inch picture discs, and then after picture discs, I'm going to go into bootlegs and box sets. That'll be part 3, and then CDs DVDs, VHS tapes, part 4, and then maybe some other stuff, books and things like that, as part 5. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, this is part 1. So this is going to be the factory pressed LPs and 12-inch singles. So let's head over to the cabinet. I'll have a seat. We'll crank it open. Show you the collection. Come on. Okay, guys, so here we go. I'm going to take my first stab at trying to work through the Iron Maiden collection here. So I'm going to start with the 12-inch vinyl. So the way the cabinet is set up here is pretty much it starts with all of the factory pressings into 12-inch singles, into picture discs, and then up on top we go into bootlegs, box sets, and then over in my other cabinet here I have more bootlegs and Maiden tie-in material. But so in order to get to the very first here, I'm going to have to take a couple pieces out. So I'm going to take these big guys out just for now. Give me some room to flip. So, okay. Here we go. So, start with number 1. And this is obviously the first album. And this is on Harvest. And this has the UPC code 120941. Okay. And the first time I ever owned this album, this was the copy that I had, is the Harvest label, the the yellow and green Harvest label. So I got to think of how to set these here. Okay. Next up, this is the same thing, another copy, Harvest, UPC ending 941. And then next up here, this is a UK pressing, oh no, I'm sorry, this is a Holland pressing on EMI. And this is code 1A06207269. And so for Maiden collectors out there, there's the, if it'll focus, there's the code, and then you can see the Made in Holland EMI there. Now obviously I am not going to spend time opening all these up because it would take forever. Okay, next up, this is the Japanese pressing with no obi, but it does have the insert and everything. And you can see here this is, and this is an original Japanese. I'm looking for the code on here. It is EMS 81327, I think. It's hard for me to see, but see the Japanese lettering at the bottom there. So Japanese pressing. Okay, this is a UK pressing. No, once again, this is a Holland pressing of Killers. And this is 1A06207450. So there. Printed in Holland down there. Next up, this is US, right? Yeah, this is US, capital, UPC, ending in 1411. Killers. My favorite Iron Maiden cover, obviously. This is a U.S. Harvest UPC 1411. I'm trying to remember here. Yes. So you can see here the same UPC labels and codes, but then when you look at the bottom, one is Harvest, one is Capital. Made in Japan, Capital, EMI, SQ. Once again, I can't see the damn code. My eyes just aren't the greatest anymore. But UPC 50171. Okay, moving on. This is my original copy, the exact same copy, just not in mint. That first one's a mint copy. This is my old original copy. And next up, this is the Japanese pressing, original Japanese pressing. And this is EMS 41004. Mint. Japanese pressing of Live Plus One. Mint with the obi strip. And this is EMS 41001. Okay, Number of the Beast. This is, I believe this is a Holland pressing, printed in Holland, and it is 1C06407608. And you can see the code there. Printed in Holland. Mint condition. Next up, this is my US Harvest, UPC ending in 2021. This is a sealed copy of the reissue with the Legacy of the Beast hype sticker on it. This is a copy I'm just leaving sealed. Along with this one, this is the reissue also, but this one has the 82 remastered hype sticker on it. Also leaving this one sealed, just because I have no need to really open it. Okay, going on to Peace of Mind. This one, which is a gatefold, and this is an import pressing. This one is printed in Holland, and this is EMI, and it is code 1A06407724. You can see the hype sticker there, Iron Maiden in Benelux. It goes on to, I'll show it on camera here. And so again, there's the code. focus. But printed in Holland. I'll go ahead and open this one. Again, mint condition. So we can get it on. There we go. And this is a gatefold. Next up, this is a UK pressing, I believe. Yes, this is printed in England, and this is code EMA800. UPC code ending in 2416. Also a gatefold. Original UK press. You can get it there. Printed in England. Next up is my original US pressing. UPC code 2741. Capital EMI. Non-gatefold. In the US it was not a gatefold. Minty mint. And then next up is a copy of the reissue. And I have all of the reissues in the box set, but then I have multiple copies of the reissues so that I don't have to constantly, if I want to listen to the reissue, unwrap my box set and pull it out of there. So I have multiples of the reissues on certain albums. And so gatefold on the reissue. And then actually this is, I keep this with Peace of Mind, but this is actually a bootleg. And this is, I believe it's just called Peace of Mind. No, it's just called Iron Maiden. But it's basically a short version of Peace of Mind. And it's on colored vinyl, and it is code OLE-633. And then in parentheses, it's EMA800. So there you go. And this is on colored vinyl. This is just an insert that came inside. I just keep it in the back there. I forget what color vinyl this is actually. But, well, hell, because if no one's ever seen it, I'll show it. So here's the insert. And it's funny, sometimes I think I'll just get through these as quick as possible, just get them shown, but then I'm thinking at the same time, I don't know, as a Maiden collector, if there's a piece that I've never seen, I want to see the whole thing, right? So, well, it's on white vinyl. There we go. With some blue swirl in it, kind of. With the EMI logo on it there. There you go. And there's the whole back. So you can see there it's got 5 tracks. Where Eagles Dare, Revelations, Flight of Icarus, Quest for Fire, and To Tame a Land. So actually, normally I would be showing this when I show all the bootlegs, but I do keep it with Peace of Mind because that's kind of what it is. Okay. This is the original US press, right? No, this is the reissue. Wait, is this the reissue? Yes, I think this is the reissue of Power Slave. Damn it, now I can't tell. Holophone. Yes, it is. This is the reissue. Okay, so this is the reissue. I kind of tell by the thickness, but sometimes I gotta make sure. And then you can always tell by the texture. Yeah, here's my original US with the textured cover. UPC code 3211. Good old Power Slave. Like that. Okay. Live After Death with the insert and the book. And this is an original US press. Minty condition there. Let me stand these back up. Oh my God. Okay. Another US press with the insert and the book. And then this is another US press with the insert. I think the book's inside. I think I forgot to put the book behind, but there's the insert. So I have 3 copies of that. And then this one is, I believe this is UK. No, this is Holland. This is a Holland import. And this is code 1C2LP1622404-263. Printed in Holland. I'll show that to you up there. So there we go. And then this is the reissue. The 180-gram reissue. So those are all of my Live After Deaths. And so now we get into Somewhere in Time. My original US UPC code ending in 2419. And this is the reissue. Like I said, I got multiple copies of the reissues just for playability. We go on to Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, my original US press. UPC code ending in 5817. You know, my Maiden collection is one I definitely take a lot of pride in its condition. These are all absolutely stunning, beautiful copies. Again, the reissue. The Legacy of the Beast hype sticker. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces. No Prayer for the Dying. This is an original pressing on red vinyl. And this is, if I remember right, this is a UK. Yeah, I believe this is UK. It's UPC code 07484469051. See there. And there's the hype sticker. And if no one's ever seen this, this is on Epic. Like I said, it's the original pressing on red vinyl. And it does have the printed inner sleeve. Go. All right, pretty much mint condition there. Happy to have an OG pressing of that. Okay, this is a reissue of Fear of the Dark. I do not have an original Fear of the Dark. Another copy reissue of X Factor. I do not have an original X Factor. Like I said, these I have just so I don't have to open the box set. Virtual 11 reissue. Brave New World reissue. And these are the non-picture disc versions. Those are still coming. Those we'll get to over here. Dance of Death reissue. Matter of Life and Death reissue. A friend of mine bought me this copy in Arizona when they went on a trip. And so they brought back this sticker with it. So I just threw the sticker in here so I'll never forget where it came from. In Vivo reissue. Here. Okay, that's going to be getting into the 12 inches. Okay, so let's continue with the ones I took out, which is Live Chapter. And then this is a still sealed copy of Legacy of the Beast. And then this is my opened copy of Legacy of the Beast. Okay, those are the factory LPs that are non-picture disc. And next is going to be 12-inch singles and picture discs. So where am I at? 22 minutes. I might be able to get through the 12 inches. Here we go. This is a promo for Running Free, 12-inch single. And an all-black solid jacket, original press. Drifter, Phantom of the Opera. And this one, I have a few copies of, or two copies of. These are UK pressings. This is Sanctuary, UK press. This is the Made in Japan Live EP 4 tracks. This is, I believe this is UK press also. Electrola 1C K06207534Z. Okay, Twilight Zone with Rothschild. I have a few copies of this one. They're all the same. I have 3 of these. Yeah, three copies of this. All beautiful copies. Well, you can see them there. Next up, Running Free with Sanctuary. UK EMI. Run to the Hills. Again, I think I have I have a couple of copies of this. There we go. Run to the Hills and Phantom of the Opera and Lost for Words, and this is UK EMI also. Number of the Beast with Remember Tomorrow. Whoop, let's get in camera. And this, I believe, is also UK EMI. Oh, this is Holland. The Trooper. Maxi single. Of course, with Cross-Eyed Mary. Flight of Icarus. Back with I Got the Fire. I might have a couple of these. No, just the one. Aces High. I think these are all UK. Yeah, this doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure this is UK. Of course, 2 Minutes to Midnight. Another copy. I'm pretty sure these are the same. Yes, they're the same. Wasted Years. This is UK. Stranger in a Strange Land, UK. The Clairvoyant. And then this is a UK pressing of Be Quick or Be Dead. And this is a gatefold. And this is code, well, it's UPC code ending in 6489. Looks like code 204764B. Well, I'll go ahead and open this and show this. There's that cool gatefold 12-inch. Black EMI label. Okay, I think that's going to do it for part one. Next up, as you can see here, this is going to go into picture discs. I'll probably do picture discs by themselves, and then I'll get into the bootlegs, and or maybe I'll do the box sets with the picture discs, but then the bootlegs, and then I'll do CDs and DVDs and all that stuff. So anyway, guys, this is part one. So stay tuned for part two coming up next. Peace. Stay in the groove.